Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of What You Watchin'. This week we're going to talk about the movies Penelope, Interview with God, and The Wedding Guest. So the first movie we're going to talk about is Penelope. This is an older movie. I believe it came out in 2008. It stars Christina Ricci and James McAvoy, and if that already doesn't pique your interest, then I don't know what's wrong with you, because it should. No, Penelope is a great modern-day fairy tale about a girl who was cursed with a pig nose and pig ears from birth, and the only way to get rid of those is to have someone give her true love. So every time a man meets her, he just runs in fear. When she gets sick of it, she runs away from home, and her life truly begins. Where does James McAvoy fit into this? Well, he happens to be one of the suitors that is trying to win her over. Unlike every of the other guys, he hasn't seen her yet, so he's really establishing a relationship with her. Let's not forget Reese Witherspoon as a supporting character who comes in as Penelope's best friend after she runs away from home, and man, do they have a good time together. It's a very interesting movie. So well acted, graphics are amazing, it's fun, it's lighthearted with some serious overtones, and it will just have you rolling with laughter, crying big tears, and just feeling good all around. So, check out Penelope. The second movie we're going to talk about this week is An Interview with God. This movie is very interesting. A journalist, after coming home from covering the war in Afghanistan, gets the opportunity of a lifetime to interview a man claiming to be God. So the question then becomes, what do you ask God if you get to have a conversation with him? Well, you can find out if you watch this movie, or at least find out what this journalist would ask. The way this story progresses, it keeps you guessing on if this man is actually God or not. It never fully outright says he is. It never fully outright says he isn't. It kind of lets you make up your own mind as the story goes on, which I find to be one of the most intriguing parts about this film. It kept me on the edge of my seat, just questioning life itself, existence, giving me a little bit more of a think piece than just a shoot 'em up, blow 'em up action movie. And sometimes you need those kind of movies. This movie is wonderfully shot and wonderfully acted as well. And sometimes these small art house films are actually some of the best movies that can be made. It's just so well created that it feels very real and very visceral, and it will give you those same kind of feelings. So, Interview with God. Check it out, highly recommended. Alright, the third movie we're going to talk about this week is The Wedding Guest. This one stars Dev Patel, who you may not know, but he was the gentleman in A Slumdog Millionaire, an Oscar-winning film, and he really showcased his acting abilities in this, and he continues to do so in The Wedding Guest. He is superb in this movie. He carries the entire thing on his back. Not that there's not a ton of other good stuff about it, but he is by far the best part of this movie. He plays a character that is traveling across Pakistan and India to get to a wedding where he plans to kidnap the bride. So, on his journey, he brings a shotgun and some duct tape, and a few other essential supplies. During the entire movie, there's so many twists and turns that you're never sure exactly what's going to happen next, and that's what's going to keep you engaged. The movie is wonderfully shot to hide all of these secrets. It's wonderfully directed and wonderfully acted. So you're never 100% sure what is happening, why it's happening, and where we're going to go next. But by the end of the movie, everything is explained, thought out, practical, and it all comes together so beautifully. I found myself the entire time focused on the screen because of what was happening in the movie, that it's recommended for that reason alone. Let alone Dev Patel's wonderful performance and the a little bit out there ending that you're going to experience when you watch this movie. The Wedding Guest is one of those movies that didn't get a lot of play. Not a lot of people have ever heard about it, but they should. I can see this being in contention for awards when it comes awards season, especially for Best Actor. And I think more people need to see this one. So check out The Wedding Guest. Gonna really enjoy it. All right, that's it for this week. So like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next week. Bye.